I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. We got that boy Wack100 finally pulled up on 607 you feel me, to press that boy. Put this in the Bloods, putting that woo on 4 extras, and playing with gangs. I'm guessing he talking about the rest of the gangs in LA, you feel me? You know, GD, BD, Vice Lord, Serenio, all that.
Oh, listen, I come in peace,
talk about.
And again, like I told your family, because I know it look like I'm out of pocket.
You out of pocket for showing somebody do a gang. That's out of pocket.
I come in peace by myself.
I see that clip.
Right.
Everybody with me?
Right, but you
I know you got a lot of questions because you heavily gated and heavily guarded. I knew exactly what time your people took their little lunch.
Come on, gang.
Listen, I knew to put the Uber Eats emblem in my window to get up in here. So, but I come by myself. Because
nah, gang, you do Uber Eats, gang. You lied to us about that $300 million deal with the diapers, gang. Nah, keep that bit 100,000, gang. You just got exposed, gang.
He ain't lying.
Talk about some, you got an Uber Eats thing on your, nah, gang, you work there. You was an employee. Ain't nothing wrong with a little part-time job, gang. We all grounded. You feel me? We all gotta do what we gotta do to get by, gang. You feel me? Yeah. Life been life. We ain't finna act like I ain't bashing you.
He ain't lying.
But you just lied to us, gang. You lied to us talking about you signing $300 million deals. Yeah, jit capping.
But that don't mean ain't nobody coming back when you leave.
It's
California,
boy, gang. If somebody was gonna come back, I wouldn't be on this camera.
Then why would you come unannounced?
Cameras giving you assurance that I'm not on that.
For you not to come back, not the rest of them Pyrus.
They don't, are they with me?
They not with you right now. Why you know they ain't gonna be with you?
You know why they not with me right now? Because then they would know where you was at.
Right.
You sure it ain't because they seen that badge, gang?
About what I'm telling you.
Right.
Solo. I came solo. I apologize to the family in the house.
607 in Charleston.
But I'd rather come talk to you this way than we run into each other and we both got groups of people with us who don't know how to act.
Right.
Now, we got an elephant in the room because I've been getting calls and yo, y'all need to do something. I'm like, I need to talk to him. You wouldn't get on the phone. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to him one way or another. I told him, right? I do need this to happen, and I don't think you got a problem with it. You had a situation.
They bluffing, gang.
Had no jumper.
Right.
No, they supposed to hurry up, drop that banger for us, man. They supposed to have a whole series going on. Charleston White versus 607 The Clash, part 3. Man, we waiting, boy. Y'all boys, y'all starving in the streets right now, man. Y'all flogging. Come on now.
He ain't lying. Well, you said a few things.
What'd I say?
I can't repeat what you said.
Dang, well, I didn't say that. That was.
I don't even want to get into all that because it should have been handled there, right? And it wasn't. But all I'm looking for is a sincere apology to the community.
And that's what I did. I apologize to the Bloods because I wasn't trying to diss the Bloods. Listen, gang, I know what's really going on, right? But Adam them, they twist it around. They gonna twist it around to make it fit their narrative, right?
No, but come on, he didn't edit that.
Yeah, no, but
y'all was live.
No, it's the tension. Listen, it ain't the words, the tension's behind the word, right? So everybody worried about the word, but the word don't mean shit. It's what you meant. I didn't mean to diss nobody.
You can't say that because there's a lot of people who ain't here behind that. And listen, I'm one that made it out, right?
Right.
But whether people want to respect it or not, when it comes to this lane, I'm a gatekeeper and I'm a voice for that flag because of where I come from. Now, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't gangbang.
Right.
Right, but I come from where I come from, and when certain things need to be addressed, and I ain't even talking about those we know. I'm really talking about those that helped raise me, who helped guide me, who may have been told about these things because you kind of did something that has never been done. Like, not even with our Keyway cats that's known. You know, you never heard Brick Rock or none of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, say that. And we don't do it as well.
What? It's like, I don't know, it been getting a little scripted lately ever since they been hanging with Adams. Adams over here getting up to play, man.
Right? We don't, when me and you did have
everything looking scripted.
You kept trying to bait me with the Hoover. You notice I still maintain my respect for Hoover because the dudes that I know from Hoover, my distaste for you at the time wasn't greater than my respect for them. Rest in peace.
I bring all the respect for the Hoopers, boy. That's why he signed straight Crips.
Hoover D. Fadoos.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was my brother. But I really, you know, and everybody ain't gonna accept it, right? But I'm really kind of moving towards you being able to say, hey, look, I made a mistake. And because LA is a weird place. It's
Right.
60 miles north, south, east, west. And even the little pockets they think is safe.
So you saying ain't nobody in LA can understand that they are pushing the nerve the way they want to push it, gang? I'm not. Listen, they understand this.
It came out of your mouth. See, if I say F something or if I say a disrespectful thing about something knowingly, now I could be talking and having casual conversation and may say a word, but they like, well, Wack just having conversation. But if I use that word in a manner that where it's vulgar and it's disrespectful, they gonna hear it like that. And believe it or not, and I think our out-of-town brothers, not to say that y'all don't grasp it or get it, right? On the West Coast, that cripping, that Paru, and that blood, and that hoovering, it's like, it's a different type of thing. Ice-T, although from Jersey.
Well, that thing, I ain't gonna speak on it. I'm talking about, they really did, you feel me? To our knowledge, start you feel me? The culture of the gangs. But boy, I think they sabotaged it too, boy. I heard Brick Lady talking about, boy, the only way to be a Crip is the back door Crip. Like, come on, man. What y'all slime? Y'all slime? Y'all might well join Young Thug, no.
We grew up in that.
I thought the original gangs was like more like mafioso type. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
Crenshaw District.
Malcolm
He
X
said
ass
some
type.
powerful lines in that song, Colors. He said, death is my set, guess my religion. Right? And you got some dudes that's all they know.
Right.
You know how you know other things and you then been other places and you can talk about, you got some dudes, they been like hamsters. All they know is them 4-5 blocks.
Right.
Half them dudes, you tell them they got a first class ticket at LAX, they wouldn't know how to retrieve it. So when you say certain things, they think you playing with it and they living.
No cap, boy. Especially when Unc get to talking about that financial literacy, boy. You get to losing people. Hold on, but what this is? What he talking about? He talking about some made up shit? Or that real?
Down about it.
I am playing.
I don't think you meant it with the venom that it was said. I don't think so.
I'm playing with God. Right? Everybody went around tripping. I'm playing with God. Like, so tell God to come see about me. Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. I will not disrespect no blood. I'm a blood. Like, California probably don't understand this, right?
You say you was some Hoover.
But I'm a blood too. I'm Hoover and
He won't disrespect the blood, but God it's all smoke with God though. Oh, Jit tripping, bro.
He ain't lying.
Nah, Jit tripping.
He ain't
I'm
lying.
blood. People don't understand this, bro.
So you saying you for the people.
Yeah. And the way that they don't understand because all the tribes of Jesus is in the streets, right? So we look up like now we all in the streets. We ain't got nothing to do, but we in the streets. We killing each other. We killing each other, right? And then you got people like Adam 22 that's doing what they doing to try to help their community, help his community, not our community.
Well,
He don't give a fuck
this
about
is
us.
the thing about it, right? It's kind of it's a pro and a con. It's a
deep
give
right
and a
here,
curse
hold
of
on.
that. Because Adam's a
Ain't
white
no comment. We
dude,
just gonna let
right?
him cook.
And when we say they don't give us no opportunity, he's opened the door and giving people opportunity. People that had no training, no training. They really ain't got a lot to talk about, but it might be something about their character. And he sits them in front of him and hopes that they kind of catch on what to do or not to do, right?
Right.
But I will say, he's also a white
Hey, exposing that man gonna be right back on that next week, man.
dude that doesn't understand the seriousness of
Reading
things
off
that
them
he
notes.
just thinks is content.
Gang, he brought somebody up there to talk about you. You got the best content of the channel. He brought somebody to talk about your wife.
See, in his head, it's content and it's not that serious. In his head. Now, I hope, and I think he's starting to get it. Because, I
got him mad with
sincerely,
that one,
fuck with Adam. I hope he starts to, because I told him, I said, bro, it's like, it's a mix that's starting to happen that's like ammonia and bleach.
Right.
And you can put it on a mop and you can sling it around, but eventually that shit'll catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I understand what you saying and with you. I told myself, I hope he don't think he gonna keep going up there on them lives, because there's some dumb moves that heard that And that building's been exposed.
The Bloods love me, gang. Listen, I know the streets love me, gang. I'm not concerned with people on the internet talking about. People on the internet, they not the same people in the streets.
Right,
that's what I know for a fact. Same niggas type on the internet, not the same niggas in the streets. You get niggas type on the internet, niggas on the streets, they different people. When niggas meet me on the streets, they understand. And the internet, that type and go back and forth, they don't understand.
We got some cats, bro, that they really can't read or write. They know how to throw they set up, write they hood. You know what I'm saying? And they'll see you and they won't talk to you. They exist.
That's my problem with California. Listen, if you're watching this, my problem with California is California's stuck in the 90s. Right? The whole world elevated and went up and doing other shit. California's still on the same they was in the 90s. And I'm coming to try to make a change to that.
Listen, the majority of it, yeah.
Why?
I mean,
why?
That's all they know, homie.
But how the rest of the world then moved on, but California's still on the same California shit.
Remember, California is big enough to just be a world of their own. It's all they know. You got some people who their first home is prison. They say a vacation is the street.
Right.
No, this is real. Now, I'm not like that.
Right.
I done been around the world 7 times.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I do business both foreign and domestic, so I understand what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
But I think with you, your message when...
See, man, you talking all this foreign, domestic, what it is, what it ain't. Y'all be trying to hide that shit behind the big word, man. Drop that game, shit. Over here earlier talking about he the gatekeeper. Oh, we know. Talking about he ain't no gang member. Duh. Jit, they kicked you out.
He ain't lying.
You say I'm Crip Blood, I'm GD, BD, I'm Vice Lord, I'm all of them.
All right, nah, he got a bad, bro. He ain't playing shit no more, bro.
You know,
You making us
I'm
look
other
bad,
people.
bro.
And I got understanding of all.
Yeah.
Right.
But this where it's contradicting that. If you got understanding of all, then you should understand what disrespects some.
It was no disrespect. You should understand that when Adam 22 do some shit, say, oh, matter of fact, he shouldn't even put that out of there. He shouldn't even put that clip out there.
It was live.
But he should let it just stay live and let it just go. Nobody would have said shit.
Oh, you saying the promo?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, Adam.
He did that.
Adam, you got to remember, No Jumper is a content.
But ain't much of your blood.
Yeah.
So why ain't smack me in my mouth?
Give me, nah.
Why didn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's a buster.
That's what I'm saying. So
let me tell you what should happen. When you said
Adam.
he can't see me, I'll come sit next to him and apologize.
Right.
Okay. I got homies that's in wheelchairs.
What?
And you know what they say? Let's get in the back seat and fight.
The
If
fuck?
you get in the back seat, yeah, the homies in the wheelchair.
Get in the backseat and fight in the wheelchair.
They'll tell you. We got a homie named Calico, Damu homie, G homie, they notorious for it. Let's get in the back seat and they gonna squabble you because they feel like you can't use your legs, which you still can.
Now, this fucked up on so many levels, gang. You feel me? It's so fucked up to the point where, like, now, ain't no sympathy to gang. You feel me? Fuck that shit. Now, you get out here. You want to fight so bad, you get your ass out here on this street in the middle of the road. So I have my way with your ass, boy. All that. Oh, now you sit still right there. We're going to sit in the guard box then. Like, nah, I'm giving you all these advantages, boy. Talking about you known for this shit. Yo, I ain't going to get in the street then. Now, it's wrong on so many levels. I know, gang, but come on now. Who asked for it? Acting like he ain't all big and bad, but you got to get in the back seat. Let this man live his life, man. Leave this man alone. Stop forcing him to do for real.
He ain't lying.
But now it's upper body strength, right?
Upper body strength.
Munchie, when you said, Adam, let me come sit next to him and apologize, if Munchie was that die-hard savage Damu he say he was, he would have said, yeah, let him come over here and sit. Felt that shoulder and took off on you.
Right. He already did some weird shit. He didn't want to sit.
What he would.
I don't like if you really green, you do some like you just get up like in the whip back seat on some shit. You just get up, put one arm, grab his ass, you just stand up, use your legs. You feel me? Just get the. Y'all see that hand? You know the rest. You know you probably can't do too much. We gonna get
Was supposed to do.
But he already did.
But you know what he said? No, don't let him come over here.
Yeah.
And this is why when he be doing all the extra on who was this and who was that, respectfully, you know, he's a youngster to me. He couldn't have survived back in my day behind them walls. If he'd have had heart, the homies would have protected him, but he too light in the ass. The Keyways would have ate him up. Like they did eat him up.
Man, I think he had no reason to be mad. He knew, he understood right then and there wasn't no disrespect.
Well, in your defense, he started antagonizing.
He got talking about the Hoovers.
He brought it up. He started trying to instigate the 4 extras and you and this and this and that.
He wanted for us to put a carrot up my booty.
I want to see you sit down with him and show him the hoover on your stomach or something, right?
That's what he said.
So if he wouldn't have never brought up the gang conversation, it wouldn't have never came out your mouth, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at him like you responsible, right? You obligated. And Hefe there with him, but and Hefe from Trey Gangsta Crip, he can't take off on another for saying a disrespect to the Damu card. What he could do if he would have Damu, he can make sure don't nothing happen to him. But that's how that's
if they
go.
both bang at one Crip, one blood, what do you got to do with it anyway?
Well, that's why and Hefe didn't say nothing to you about it. But if Munchie would have stood on his gangster and said, yeah, Adam, let him come over here and sit, right?
Right.
And you sat on the side of him,
right,
and you think he's going to apologize.
Now tell him come over here. Now Guap, chill.
Right. And he zoom in on where you at, and he turn and start swinging. At that point, and
turn and start swinging. Stand up, back up.
He ain't lying.
Hold on, Jay, what you doing? Hold on, what you doing?
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Like his ass.
Hefe would have definitely got involved.
So come on, gang. Nah, he can't. How could he help? How could he help a blood?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gonna set him up for that okie doke? He just trying to get people jump, but that like people always, man. That like them females, man. I mean, you telling me Jay got female tendencies? Basically, what you saying? You know how your female get you in some shit with a you never met, like 8 feet tall, 800 pounds. You feel me? Beefy, straight muscle. You feel me? Looking like a ox out there. She on some. Oh, he messing with me. Who he? I see a building. We gone. We out. Hey, you talk about he messing with me?
He ain't lying.
You don't mind your damn business. Leave that alone.
Oh, he would have.
How? It's
We
California.
gone.
I mean, we told you that before.
What you talking
California,
about, man?
like
I'm
it don't
trying to
matter if you
set
Crip
that
or
boy
blood. California, you on the outside. You on the outside. California roll with California. That's what I'm hearing.
No. It's internally. I got Crip comrades. You know what I'm saying? My man Deco from 89 East Coast. You know Big Faye from Insane. I got them from everywhere. 6 O's and I remember I got a call one time. It was a dude from Trey Gangsta. I didn't know him. He said, "Yo, bro, my house just caught on fire, exploded like in New Mexico or something."
Right.
He said, "I'm from Trey Gangsta Wack." He said, "I'm homeless. I need some help. Something might have happened to his kid or something. They was trying to do some burial." I wired him 3,000-4,000. Right. I sent it to him. I didn't care. I didn't like he was a Crip or blood. Blueface, his first album was called The Famous Crip. It was already out when I signed him. Savvy Third. You know what I'm saying? I don't, at the end of the day, it's a brotherhood out there. Because in those penitentiaries since the mid-90s,
See, you need to be on whack. You feel me? You claiming you an ex-gang member, you still trying to push gang narratives and shit. Nah, nigga, be an activist. Bring niggas together, nigga. Crash out, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Do that, nigga. Change the jits. Show the jits a better way, man. Hey, y'all just, man, link up, do this. Fuck all that other shit. Y'all link up. Make a little sports team. Y'all do some shit in the community. Stay out the way. Y'all boys learn this, learn that. Y'all get on y'all money tip. You feel me? Start little independent businesses, all that. Like, where the gyms at, Mr. Gatekeeper? You feel me? That's all I'm saying, gang.
He ain't lying.
If you gonna drop jams, drop jams. Don't be just on no gatekeeping stuff trying to act like, oh, nah, bro, I'm really dropping. And then you trying to fake act like you street politic police. Get your, come on, gang. We all know you was an informant.
He ain't lying.
Came down to black and brown, black and white.
Right.
It didn't matter what motherfucker was from because they trying to do you in. If you was a Hoover, Paru, or Crip behind your skin color, we couldn't keep going at each other and fighting. Then we already outnumbered as a whole 5-1, 4-5-1.
Right.
So I just think people need to understand your message because they get caught up in your antics. And I ain't gonna. I feel like
okay. Hold on, I might have been wrong. I see he addressing the exact situation I just addressed right now. Talk your. I might have spoke too soon.
He ain't lying.
Like you do the things to grab people's attention, right?
Yeah.
And once they're looking at you, then you deliver a message.
Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing.
Ooh, you got
right?
eyes,
You got
boy.
all the sense in the world. You sitting up here high and mighty. I couldn't believe when the exposers finally got your thing.
Yeah, I was right here.
That you was where you was at, cause you really in one of them places that everybody can't be.
Right.
You know, now the hard part was
But that financial literacy,
you need
man.
a third security.
That 50 million from
When two leave, one need to be here because you like to let them go out and do their little lunch so they back together so they can secure each other. You gotta always be secure. Now don't ask me how.
How the f- I was secure when you just walk up in here? That's why I was never secure in the first place, gang.
They left 15 minutes before I came, right? I had to watch them, make sure they just down the hill.
Right.
Security's already back doing that, man. He talking about they be watching each other back. Like, damn, I hired y'all to watch each other back? Y'all both going on lunch at the same time? Oh, somebody getting a pay cut.
He ain't lying.
For real.
But that ain't good, Mike. Like, I just want to know this, right? I just got to ask this question. This is
getting
my
that free,
real
y'all,
question,
boy.
right?
Well, I done loosened up.
Was that your ass hanging out that time when they had that fight with Loose Cannon? Was that your wrinkle booty?
Oh, that wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
That's
Come on, gang. That was you. That wasn't you in that fight right there?
No, if you pay attention to the thing, right? When I walked out, Luce called me to the back. I had the satchel over. I went to the back. When I went to show dude something on the phone, pay attention, I'm in the back. That's when they start fighting. I bagged up. About 15 seconds after that, you hear my voice because I seen dude finna do some. And I'm like, bro, don't do him like that. You know, I got family too. Don't do him like that. At that point, my security grabbed me and put me in the car.
But why they strip him like Munchie B? They stripped him just like they did Munchie. They didn't put the peanut butter, but they stripped him the same way.
Definitely. Do you know about that?
Yeah. Listen, I swear to God, I was with Gumby, and this is what Gumby told me.
The same much y'all just talking about? Oh, man.
Gumby told me some crazy shit. Gumby told me this. We was talking about 4 Extra. He was like, well, they did some regular crazy shit than that. They knocked out Munchie and put peanut butter up his ass.
Yeah.
I said, was he blind? They said no.
No, he could see. I talked to Four Leaf, and it was 2 other dudes from next door, well, up the street from him. One of them ain't here no more. One of them then did something he wasn't supposed to do, but it definitely happened. Homies told me it happened. Homies that was there said it was happening. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, when you got a dude that's all bark, no bite, you know, you got a lot of the shooters on the street, but he lighting the ass. And, you know, once you get up in there, it ain't nothing $1.20 could do with a monster.
Yeah, I heard
You
that.
know
But if
what
he get peanut butter up his ass, why he up on no jumper with 4 Extra? I heard they the one did it.
Well, I don't think he's ever been on the thing with 4 Extras. I don't think he's been up there. I don't think 4 Extra going for that, and I don't think he finna just linger around 4 Extras like that. You know, 4 Extras ain't no walk in the park. You know, he's the type of dude I'm telling you about. 4 Extras love his hood. His life is his hood.
Right.
Every time you hear him talk, like a pastor would say, in Jesus' name, or yes, Lord, he say, Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, Vernon Avenue.
On 40, gloves, neighborhood. That's not an
So
act.
is he really like that? That gotta be.
No, that's not an act. That's who he is. Now, me personally, and he'll tell you, when I talk to him,
He said it's not like he said Adam paint him like an animal. He said not an animal. He said no jumper make him look like that.
we can't put that on Adam because what you do on the camera is what you do on the camera.
But what he did to me, Adam set that up. I guarantee you, Adam told him to do exactly what he did to me.
Well, I thought Adam was supposed to have been there.
Yeah, he supposed to been there. But what happened was Adam knew he wasn't gonna be there. Right? Adam knew he wasn't gonna be there when he had me to be there, and he knew that. This is what I didn't know. I'm from St. Louis. I didn't know that Hoovers didn't mess with 6-0s. So where I'm from is 607, and the Rollins, they mess with Hoovers. It's the same. Yeah. So when he telling me this, I'm like, we cool. I'm not knowing it's gonna be a problem because I got a Hoover on my stomach.
Well, it's not a problem because that's where you from.
But that was
That boy threw them librarian glasses on. Hold on. He reading some content, some info, boy. He about to snitch on Unc, boy. Somebody done sent some information in, cause that boy about to disclose it. So what's this about that one situation?
He ain't lying.
That was the main problem with him, though. Because when he came in the door, his main problem was, he told me don't say rolling or don't say none of this shit. And he stand up over me like he ready to
That boy look like the librarian of Monsters, Inc.
kill me. And the whole time, Adam did it.
Well,
Adam did that shit, gang.
Listen, I will say this. If he wanted to do something to you, he would have did it. I think he really was kind of like me. He just wanted to have a conversation and get his point across.
Nah, ain't no conversation, ain't no point across.
No, I ain't. Now, I'm not doing it like that because, first of all, I knew I was taking a chance coming to your door.
Now, you ain't taking no chance. You came to the
You about to
door.
disrespect.
Yeah,
came
well,
straight to
I'm
the
not
door.
gonna come in your, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not finna come in your spot, and I'm knowing I'm already straggling the fence of disrespect. So my demeanor got at least balance the things out. That's why I didn't come to your door with nobody with me.
Not right now. You act like we down in LA like people ain't gonna leave and come back. I'm
not gonna tell nobody where you at, bro. If that was the case, I wouldn't be on camera. I came to have a conversation with you. I didn't want to do
talking
this.
about? He ain't lying, though.
But you like it. We gonna talk about it at least. We want to show.
No one there, though. He probably would, though. You know, I don't give a damn. Informants be moving a little different.
My house on respect. Come sit down
rules
and
don't
you
apply
know
to
I
them,
can take.
We're gonna talk about. I want to know one
They got
thing. How
immunity.
did you even get up? With
Qualified
Adam 22?
immunity.
Like, how did that even start? Because I heard what I heard you was doing like. You was doing what you was doing?
Clubhouse.
You clubbing, promoting and shit. What you doing? What you promoting?
No. I was on Clubhouse. First of all, my line of work has nothing to do with podcasting.
I know.
Right.
I heard you met Adam because you was protecting. That's what I heard.
No.
That was the street said. Street said you protected Adam 22. That's what I heard.
No, well, I'm gonna protect anybody I'm at the table with.
But I heard that's the reason what you over
No,
there jumping for.
Remo actually, it was his idea
Oh,
to
trying to
create
get
the
that
show.
content.
Right.
AD, T-Rail, everybody left the building at one time, right?
Y'all think that boy Wack100 was just a security guard whole time, just like, what's the name? Just like big homie CC? Nothing wrong with it, security guards. Shout out all the security guards keeping everybody out there safe and shit, but I don't know, boy. Some hints, boy. But we know he wasn't no gang member. We have a feeling he was security for the other person and Wack100 and Adam 22. Adam 22 and the rapper he was associated with, Throwback. I forgot your name. No disrespect, but
So when Remo kind of hollered at me about it and I seen what was going on, it was a difficult decision to make because AD like a nephew to me.
Right.
So I didn't want to make it look like I was kind of like working against him. But the line of work I am in, when it comes, I'm one of the gatekeepers of this West Coast. I'm a dude that can come to and get some business done and get you signed or get something done for you. The biggest platform we got on the West Coast is No Jumper.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, if ain't no personalities in there, it's a good chance things could fall. And if we lose No Jumper out west,
Y'all lost No Jumper.
right? Ain't nothing for the people out here. Everything on the East Coast and in the South. In
Right.
the South, they podcast is so cold, they only do it periodically. It's like they go hard for a month, get all their content, and they drop for about 2.5 months, and there it goes. So they work theirs like that. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the building and see if I can assist the building. See
Right.
if I can help the building.
Right.
For the coast. I had to call AD and tell him, and it was a hard thing for me to do. I knew T-Rail was going to be in his ear like, man, I thought that was your aunt. I said, AD, I've done things for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've done wild things for AD to help his music career. I'm like, bro, I'm one of the gatekeepers out here. We need that platform. So Adam was with it, and then we started. We like 104 episodes, and I think it worked because it's a yin and a yang. Is it some things that he does that I don't like? Yeah. Do I think he understands them? He understands them his way. He don't see it. He don't see the horror or the fire that could really come.
Behind what everything he doing.
Yeah, he don't see it. In his world, it ain't that serious. And no,
let that boy know, man. Come on now, 100-something episodes in, y'all ain't brought up the conversation once? It's like his rap is only getting a little more turned now. Come on, gang. Somebody got to calm him down. And if you in little bro ear, it's like you turning him up. Come on now. We need accountability at this time now, y'all, boy. All that flies and just pointing fingers ain't what it is no more, gang.
you know what? Things shouldn't be that serious, but they are.
Right.
You know, he's probably heard stories,
Shouldn't be
but Adam
serious.
ain't been on the block or in the alley
Nah,
in
he
the
ain't
park
never did shit.
to see a get his noodles knocked behind a $5 dice game. You know what I'm saying?
You know, say what it is behind the podcast.
Right.
He you know what I'm saying? Behind a look. You know, so to him, he like, yo, bro, it's just content. It ain't that serious.
Yeah, I want
I
his
think
interview.
he's starting to understand now that, okay, you know what I'm saying? Bad company, you know, ain't to be kept. But with you, I just think he was podding. You can't put what came out your mouth.
He wasn't podding. Listen, Adam 22 want to get rid of me because they ain't doing good in no jumper no more. Only thing that do numbers over there is your shit. Nobody else do no numbers over there. So he put me over there just so he can get rid of me.
No, you was getting numbers.
Nah, but he wanted to get rid of me. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted me hurt. Listen, if I'm getting all these numbers, I'm doing so good. Why would he even put me in a situation with 4 Extra like that?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Adam sometimes don't be thinking that deep into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking 4 Extras on contract. He knows not to come to the building and do nothing crazy.
He brought 40 Crips in there.
Nah, he didn't.
I swear to God, Mom, listen, that 4 Mexicans and Crips.
They said it was like,
How many of them was in there? Like 18
Was
of
it?
them. 18, 20 of them.
they said it
No,
was like
I don't mean
some
like that, but like 18, 20 motherfuckers. That motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't mean like that when I said the B word. Come on now.
A little low.
Nah, we know what you
Yeah,
mean. Chill.
and the crazy part about it is 4 Extra didn't even come to me, right? When they came in the thing, he didn't come directly to me like by himself to talk to me. He brought all in to talk to me. Where I come from St. Louis, gang, we go in the back, talk to me.
Yeah.
He surrounded me with all them.
Well, that's the total opposite of what I did
Yeah, you came to my door by yourself.
by myself.
But he surrounded me with everybody. Here go thing. Let me tell you this. What I did
got
the
that
interview
thing
with
on
thing.
him,
What's
boy.
that Mexican name there? Adam 22 gave me a note, and he told me exactly what to do, what to troll to him. So I know for a fact he did that before.
See, I've never experienced
Yeah, he
that.
gave me a note, gang. He said, look, say this and do this. And something even worse. Right? He said, I disrespect the Bloods, right? But nobody disrespect the Bloods more than Adam.
The old me would have reacted to that,
Fuck
right?
me up, huh?
But I understand that
I said,
a lot of
fuck
our
me up.
out-of-towners, I don't think
Know
y'all
that.
understand the significance
Look at that.
to certain you say.
What'd they say? What'd they say? What did Adam call my podcast?
Yeah, but he said this to you. He definitely said it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said it. He disrespect, but I'm saying though, he act like this is a game, but he know he round and back doing shit like this. Like I just sit to my podcast, he disrespect me out the blank.
And the fact that, I'm going to be real, the fact that you never put that up.
Nah, I ain't put it up there.
Yeah, that's-
But he know that he say the same thing, but I'm not here to try to hurt him, but he know he said the same thing that he claimed that I said. But he meant it in the context that I didn't even mean it in. He meant it in disrespectful context, right? I meant it like just trying to explain like St. Louis and how shit work, right? I never meant
Yeah,
to
but
disrespect
you're
the
not in
blood.
St. Louis.
No, that's my thing. This is the thing, right? Listen. So St. Louis started banging because of colors. Everybody know that, right? We started banging because of colors. So we don't really, when it comes to
Y'all
banging,
start banging because of what?
because of colors, the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you qualified to have that conversation.
I did qualify because
Because I don't think the banging in St. Louis started.
No, you trying to check that boy? You just said you not even affiliated. Would you check that boy reports?
He ain't lying.
You do have, access.
With you.
Shit, how come it didn't? We were on the first one, but
Not with you. How old are you?
well, I'm not the first one that started banging.
How old are you?
But
You
I don't
up
know
there,
how
gang.
it started, but
It
Yeah, that was you.
started from colors. I'm telling you, it started from colors. Everything from colors came. Everybody started cripping in blood and all that shit in St. Louis. But I guess we had it wrong because 6 O's and Hoovers clicked. Like all the Crips in St. Louis clicked. Right? It wasn't none of the same. So when he asked me, I thought that I was giving my opinion based on the fact that I'm a gang member too. Right? So if he asked me a question, I'm giving an answer. But at the same time, I'm not knowing that that's gonna happen with Adam. I'm not knowing. I'm sitting there. I'm not knowing that the time I'm sitting there, that shit out.
Listen, first of all, in defense of
Gang,
Munchie,
I was sitting there and that shit was out.
in defense of Munchie, he wasn't asking you nothing about no Bloods.
Yes, he did.
No, everything he was talking about was a 40 and a Hoover.
Yeah, but he was disrespecting me.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He was like, you talking about when 4 Extra get there, you ain't gonna say that shit to 4 Extra face. You ain't gonna do that shit to 4 Extra. He get what they run around act like 4 Extra's like the biggest fighter in no jump.
But
Like he
he
gonna whoop everybody ass.
He didn't disrespect Hoover though. He didn't disrespect.
And I didn't disrespect blood, not intentionally. That was just something that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
And I apologized directly after. Like it wasn't even 2 seconds before I apologized directly to him. Like, man, my bad. Because we getting it. You gotta think about it. You ain't no jumper gang. They shouldn't be having them gang conversations no way like that, right? They in that motherfucker. Everybody talking, bro. When shit is talking.
no jumper, not scripted. You don't know which house.
Nah, what I'm saying, you ain't know what the fuck happened. I didn't want to be a part of the conversation.
So why did you?
Because I'm on no jumper. What I supposed to do? Not be a part of the conversation. So I'm talking, but I didn't mean to disrespect nobody, gang. Look what I'm telling you, right? Why would I disrespect the blood? I know I'm in LA. Everybody come to LA, they die. They
know
die for LA just for wearing chains. So why the fuck would
That
I
ain't just LA, bro.
That's only LA.
Yeah, they looking like baby Miami out there, boy.
No.
It's only LA, gang.
What?
Only LA. Only LA.
Nigga,
Only LA. You
Texas,
cannot wear a chain.
Georgia,
You can wear a chain
Florida,
everywhere.
Detroit,
Gang.
Chicago,
Shout out, bruh. You know something. You heard him list Florida in there.
Gang.
Minnesota,
But y'all know that.
Gang.
Y'all know where
Nevada.
everything came from.
Gang.
What you mean?
Only place you cannot wear a chain is LA. You wear a chain everywhere else. They rob you and kill you for your chain in LA. Listen, LA don't play no games. It's different than everywhere else. So Adam know this. So why Adam playing? If he know ain't nobody playing, he know ain't nobody playing.
You know, end of the day, Adam playing for his content. Now, some of the things he's doing is a little risky. I see him as a little risky, but Adam seems to think he got it all under control. All I could do is give him advice.
Ain't no advice to give him when he sees everything going down. Look at Brick Baby. Brick Baby in jail, Loose Cannon in jail.
What that got to do with Adam?
Everybody told that podcast go to jail but you.
But what that got to do with Adam?
He the one got him sitting there, got him doing everything they doing.
Brick Baby was under indictments from 2022. That was before he even came to No Jumper.
How that happened? Since 2022.
The paperwork. I mean, I told y'all he was out here running around and he ain't got no court date. Loose Cannon's indictment started in 2022.
Loose booty cannon.
Yeah, it started in 2022. Adam didn't know who that dude was. The world didn't know who that dude was until I let him sit down at my table January 2024.
Right. And how that take, but how did you meet Loose Cannon? Because y'all a different gang members.
Yeah,
They put
but
that
Loose
boy
Cannon
on.
was always an op. You know, you can go back to 2021 and he disrespected me. So somebody called me and they said, Wack, this dude
But you're not gang affiliated.
gonna come at you. This is his angle.
Free loose candy, man.
You
Oh,
can get a
man.
bag out of him, but this is what he's trying to do with you.
I
right?
remember.
So, you know, when I see things like that, I don't mind going out in the muddy water.
Right.
I wanted to see really what he was up to.
Right.
Only way you can do that is to get.
Remember they said Wack100 if you be next, boy. I ain't trying to put that on him, bro. But how can you be next if he the one put them under the bus? If he the one get it at the alley-oop, come on now, man.
Let a motherfucker get close.
Come on, man.
Now, you playing a dangerous game. You know, you got people that go disarm bombs. That's a dangerous game. But if you know what you're doing, you know, it's chances you might survive it. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So I kept it simple with it. You know, it was always a podcast table or something like that. But I seen on numerous occasions where he was attempting to do things that could have involved me physically, but I would go the other way.
Right.
3-4 occasions, I'd go the other way, walk right away from it.
He was trying to get you to roll with him.
Wasn't gonna happen. He wanted to get my hands dirty, because if he working with the people and he starts something and I get involved and do something with him, right, they'll put it on me and let him walk.
That's what everybody was saying. Everybody like, damn, everybody know that Big U locked up and you was stayed there with Big U. Gumby told me Big U finna stitch on you.
Yeah,
they say they about to stitch on you, saying like,
Here goes the thing, right? Even with Gumby, right? Every time Gumby say he talk to me, what do we talk about?
I don't know. You got
Business. Him trying to get a Netflix deal, right?
Right.
Y'all got to understand, if you look at Big U's paperwork,
I heard he was Muslim in
Big
jail. Now I'm
U,
a
that's what I
Christian.
was
He
looking for
was- he
earlier.
was two
That was the
different
name I was
people.
trying to say.
around us, he was
You a big U security guard. Yeah. That's what yeah.
businessman. But it looked to me like he had a group of his homeboys.
And Adam 22.
He ain't got nobody involved in this case that ain't from his neighborhood.
Right.
So it looked to me like when he ready to do those other things, it's just people in his neighborhood. When he came around us, it was business. So me and Big U never committed a crime together. Never done anything together.
But they said when Big U went to jail last time, he was on Muslim time. He didn't even go in there on Crip time.
Well, it's a lot of people, and I see this all the time.
Now, how that work? How could you be a Muslim and put you a Crip?
First of all, I'm not Muslim, but I have Sunni Muslims partners that they spend time educating me when I ask questions. The answer is you can't be both if you are a real Muslim. First of all,
Right.
you can't.
But
First
he
of all,
went to jail, then got on Muslim time where they couldn't even fight him. And they got on the streets and became a Crip.
well, no, he was a Crip before he left the street.
I know, but he was a Muslim when
He
he
went to jail with Eddie Boy. Now, Eddie Boy, here goes the difference. Eddie Boy went as a 60. When he sent all the paperwork to the streets, a Big U telling on him, and everybody ignored it and tried to turn on him, and Eddie Boy became a Muslim. right?
Right.
He's not NOI. I don't think he's Sunni. Maybe he's Alawis. Like he's a Muslim though, right?
Right.
But Eddie Boy doesn't claim 60s. He doesn't say cuz a Crip. Eddie Boy will tell you he will call the police on you if he have to. Right. Eddie Boy letting you know where he stand as a man, right? And he ain't no punk. He is who he is, right?
Right.
And I'm calling him Eddie Boy. I know he
no
has a
more
Muslim
time.
name.
Like y'all rats.
But I did have one of my Paru partners I'm very close to out of Inglewood tell me that I was on the yard with Big U and he was Hannibal. He was a Muslim.
Yeah, he was a Muslim.
Gumby said what he said, I've heard that before. But my brother, my oldest brother, was also in prison with him, right?
But he said he was a Crip there.
And he said he watched Big U discipline one of his homies, cousin Kerry, I think it was, where he knocked his eyeball out his socket. So I didn't heard both sides of it.
So which one was it? Was he a Muslim or was he a Crip time?
I think he was utilizing both to his advantage, depending on the situation.
Depending on if he's scared or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't say scared, probably depending on lessening
Nah, you called it out, boy. Crazy, boy.
his chances of catching more
Boy
time.
playing both sides.
Right.
So now if I'm all the way
You see somebody about to press him? Oh, no, I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim. Peace over here. That boy seen a little scrub. But what, boy, big, what's the name, boy? Stop playing with me, boy, before I put belt ass, boy. Then what's the name walk right back in? That boy right back on the Muslim. Stop playing.
Muslim, if the neighborhood
you called it out,
get
boy.
into it, he ain't got to get
see it
involved.
now.
But then if you on a yard where ain't nothing going on and you can like run that, now you running that.
Right.
Now I will say this. His
they
whole
been too
time on the
tight.
street, he ain't had
That bit ain't hitting on nothing.
no filter with his cripping.
Right.
I knew that he
Y'all boys been having that problem with bars lately. Like, you flip a bar real quick. You heard me? That bit keep unrolling. Y'all remember back in the days? You spliffing real quick, right? Especially the papers. Soon you roll that bit, soon it get wet, that's it. Ain't no unstuck in that thing, never. You feel me? You messed up on a crease, it's gonna have that crease in it the whole time, but it's gonna pull. It might canoe. Remember back then, the only thing we had to worry about a little canoe. Yeah. You feel me? The joint running or something. Nah, man. These things coming apart every 2 seconds. I'm talking about you hold the thing wrong, it's unraveling.
he ain't lying.
Like, what's going on? What they done did to the, what's the name? They done switched up the glue recipe.
I knew that, but I saw 85% cripping, maybe 15%.
Well, I just ain't got it no more, y'all boys.
Ramadan.
Me just coping, making excuses.
I've never seen him break down. I know that if I'm not mistaken, throughout the day they got to do prayers.
They got to pray 5 times a day.
I've never seen him do any of that. You know what I'm saying? So
He not Muslim.
you know, maybe listen, man. Maybe he's just falling short. I don't know.
He fell real short. He gonna really fall short. They say he about to snitch on you. But I don't say you do that like he about to snitch on you. That's how you snitch.
I think what it is, the perception people have of me. The perception people have of me is they think that I'm involved in street.
But you're not involved in none of that.
I scream, I don't gangbang. Am I who I am? Do I have a rapport with people? Yes, I do. With both sides, right? Do I utilize it to make things happen? Yes, I do. But the right things happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I got a call maybe a month ago. Yo, Wack, Zoe Osama. I said, yeah, what about it? We got a bag. Can he come do a show for us in Palm Springs? Zoe Osama from 89 East Coast.
Right.
I can call him direct, right?
Right.
One thing about people, they know Wack ain't on no BS when it come to that.
Right.
So when they see Big U, right? And I'm gonna be real, I never knew that Big U that we read in the paperwork. I've never seen him.
The gangster Big U.
I've never
Y'all ain't come up with the plans together? Come on now.
seen that stuff I was reading. I've never seen him force anybody to give him something or none of that. I've heard him be stern with people doing what they agreed to do and supposed to do, as we all do as men.
Right.
But I don't know that dude. Like the dude, I don't know him.
And he the same person. That's what I heard. I heard he the same person that was pressing Nipsey Hussle. I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle. I heard he pressed the shit out of Nipsey Hussle.
That's a lie.
He didn't press. He wasn't pressing Nipsey.
I told Big U not to sign Nipsey.
Right.
Not because he wasn't talented, but I said, you guys' personalities is gonna clash. You are a shot caller.
Right.
And Nipsey was a young boss on his way up. I seen it in him. I met Nipsey 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
By himself with a backpack trying to sell CDs.
By himself?
Walked up on my Benz, swear to God. Walked up on the Benz, what's up, homie? I'm Neighborhood Nip. I got this CD, Fearless. And he from one of the most hated Crip gangs in the city,
He
right?
just running around some neighborhood.
Some neighborhood Nips, 3 o'clock in the morning. Got a backpack. He got his khakis on, some blue Pumas, his T-shirt,
The fuck?
hat on to the back. So
Real hustler,
when he
boy.
came around saying that's what he wanted to do, I'm like, bro, it's gonna clash. And 45 days after the deal happened, Nip went to New York with Johnny Shipes. Good dude, resourceful dude. And within that 45 days, he called Big U. And you know what he told him? I don't think your name and your face fix my brand. We gotta go our separate ways.
Right.
Big U was furious. How you gonna whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? But Big U don't, I think he might have arranged to get a Snoop Dogg feature. Everything else is what Nip did. He might have did some studio equipment or something like that, right? He definitely utilized me and Game to get the deal. Big U did his part. But I told him, bro, dude's not gonna let you control him. Now hear me. If I'm telling you their separation came before that even started, Nip must have sensed it.
Right.
There's no way he was pressing Nip because he wasn't around Nip to press Nip. And respectfully, Black Sam wasn't gonna go for pressing Nip. Nip team, there's dudes around him wasn't gonna go for Nip being pressed.
But I heard he called before Nip was dead and said Nip was dead.
Well, that was the Loose Cannon thing.
Yeah, I heard he called before he was dead and said he
You
was
asked me
dead.
how Loose Cannon hit me. He said he got a show called Batty and the Beast coming out on the
Right.
network, and he wanted to promote it. Wack, could you help me? Whatever.
Right.
Now think about it. All of a sudden, Loose Cannon on No Jumper, he on Academics, he over here. That's me,
Right.
right? So I had never seen the show, right?
Right.
So quite naturally, when you sit down, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, I hear you got a show coming out. Tell us about the show.
Right.
He began to say the things he was saying. He said that Big U hit him, told him Nipsey just got killed. He said he called Nipsey. Nipsey answered the phone. Now, if you watching the interview, what did I say to Loose Cannon? I said, you didn't tell Nip right then, you just got a call from Big U talking about he was dead? He said no.
That boy saw that case.
He said 30 minutes after he talked to Nipsey, then Nipsey got hit. This is what he say. Now, 600 on his bumper.
Free the guys, man.
Hey, homie, we need to see that.
Right.
He claiming the footage is in Thailand or something. Right? If I do a deal with you for some content, right?
Right.
You said, Wack, the 10 episodes on this drive. Are you gonna give me your only drive?
No.
You're gonna duplicate that drive and give it to me, right?
Right.
I said, well, bro, where the drive? Oh, I sent my only drive to the people. 3 days after that, 600 on his head so much, he sends us a screenshot of the FaceTime. It's a young lady on my side of the 100 side of Clubhouse named Dreas.
Right.
But that
She's
been
a
came
tech
apart
girl.
like 5 times.
They sent her the updated phones, like 16 point this and 9. Like right now, she probably on 27 point to test the phones out a year before they come out.
Right.
So I sent her the screenshot. She said, this is fake. She could tell by the dimensions of where the picture was and all that. You know, a person that knows the phone knows
Right.
that. I say 600 is fake, right?
Right.
So he kept telling me next week. A year later, it never comes out. Adam's hit with
Bamboo
the cease and
papers.
desist.
Right.
Adam pulls
What's
it
good,
down,
Rob? What's good, gang?
right? So that's what Loose Cannon said. We can't say it's any truth to it.
But I heard that he also got killed by a nigga that just smoked tips too. I heard somebody came up there before the incident. I heard there wasn't nothing beefing except they told the nigga to leave and Nipsey asked like, did you snitch?
Nipsey definitely asked him. Or Nipsey might have told him he was a snitch. He then said, Nipsey, you a snitch.
He told Nipsey he was a snitch?
That's a fact.
So Nipsey a snitch?
This is what he said.
Is he a snitch?
Now, well, listen, I've never
Come on, Unc trying to get the information, man. You know, Unc got a snitch platform. Give him the info.
heard it or read it, but I will say this on the record.
He listening?
Big U came to my house in front of one of my homeboys. We've been friends 40-something years, who just walked off 20 years.
Right.
That he was in the pen with. They knew each other.
Right.
And sat in my game room in my backyard.
Right.
And told us that Nipsey Hussle was a snitch.
Wow.
Right? He said he told the police. He had got into it with some dude named Dahmer or Domer. He told the police he had a recording. If anything happened to me, Domer did it, telling the police.
Talking about he only gonna say this, dropping the whole backstory, but we never heard about it, boy. This called snitching.
Wow.
And he said, he did say
What he said?
Nip was sending dude money every month.
No.
So he don't say nothing. Now
what he
this
said?
is when me and Big
Nip was getting blackmailed or escorted.
U kind of started.
That makes sense because I heard the Crips was extorting. I heard it was extorting them.
This when me and Big U started kind of getting into it because he knew that I had the dude that had the footage.
One time, hey, no, I'm leaving.
Now he got real right there, boy. Hold on, boy. Might be more to that story right there, boy. Might be more to that one right
Put it
there.
back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I was hitting lists for real, they get fucked by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.